Hello and welcome to Serenity Healing Center, a space where all changes are possible. I am Dorota and I am your host today, and I am pleased to announce that we have our wonderful guest, Myriam Wiedemann, today. She is Galactic Astrology reader, and she is so much more on the top of that. We've met in December of last year, and Myriam did a reading for me, and I learned so much about myself from that reading. It brought me comfort and peace and removed a little bit of that internal struggle, like, what am I doing? Okay, I'm this, but what else is out there? Why am I feeling like this? So the reading with Myriam helped a lot. I learned a lot about myself. And we want to learn a little bit more about Myriam. What else do you do, Myriam? Welcome. I'm so happy that we finally get to meet.
It took some time to find the right moment, and it is here. Thank you, Dorota, for inviting me. I'm really happy to be here. Yeah, about me. I'm a galactic astrologer, as you said, and I work globally and I offer one-to-one sessions in English and German, and I do groups as well. And in a galactic astrology reading with me, you will find out what fixed star system you are from as a star seed, and I think we are going to talk about this later, and what you are here to do. What is your mission here on Earth? And at the same time, during the reading, you will resolve your lifelong feelings of homesickness that you could never quite describe exactly, probably, and that was always there with you. So a galactic astrology reading, also, it talks about your soul journey through the fixed star system in our galaxy. It grounds you because you know why you are here.
Yeah, that's wonderful. I have to say that that feels like it hits home, even if you felt like you hit home, you hit that home even deeper. So it's on a much deeper level. So what is the difference? Because I had astrology reading, but you are galactic astrology reader. So what is the different? How is it different?
It is not so different, actually. It is actually a quite ancient science. And I say science deliberately because the ancient astrologers were astronomers at the same time. The divide happened only in the 19th century.
Okay.
Before it was one thing. We
Mm-hmm.
look at the stars, we describe them, and we analyzed them, and we took a deeper look into what energies they emit. So, and after some time, astrology became really a reading that is centered around our solar system. So we have the 10 planets, as we say, the 12 zodiac signs and the 12 houses. And that is the standard astrology modality. And with galactic astrology, we look at this a bit further into the night sky. And,
More
and we
expanded. There's more
more
universes. Hello.
exactly. We look at the fixed stars.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, when we look at the night sky, we find a lot more than just Jupiter and Moon, let's say, and Venus.
Uh-huh.
We find many, many fixed star systems that are called the Whale, Centaurus, Orion, whatever comes to mind. We have a lot of them, and I include around 80 or 90 fixed star systems in a reading.
Wow. That's that's a quiet collection. That's a lot. It feels a lot. A lot more than I know. I'm on a Milky Way still. but we know there is a lot more. And I have discovered in our reading that I'm from different galactic, right?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
With the galactic astrology, I concentrate on the Milky Way galaxy, I have to say. That is the next step anyways, we have to take as humanity, because we have to become a galactic society, as I call it. Our star sisters, our star brothers, families are waiting for us to become a galactic society and reunite with them. They are waiting for that with great
I,
joy.
yeah, there's a lot of us waking to this knowledge that we are not just this human body here, but we are so much more. And there is a possibility that if not all of us, then most of us are from up there, from different planets, from different universes. And I'm finding that different universes, we still connect and connect on a spiritual level very, very deeply. That when we meet these people from different spaces and they ring the same bell that we do, is very, very emotional. It was for me anyway. So, is the galactic astrology chart similar to or the same as astrology itself, or does it show a little bit more because it's a little bit more expanded?
It is actually the same chart. And you can go to free astro sites and get your chart done by entering the birth details. And you can include the fixed star systems in most of the free charts anyways. And then you will get, the wheel with the zodiac signs, the houses, as I said, the spokes, the 12
Uh-huh.
spokes, and the planets sitting in there. And then you get also the fixed star systems that are kind of around that. So it
Okay.
is an expanded chart, really.
Yes, it's something that I yet have to master. I look at it as sort of like clock, and okay, I know it moves, and depending on where it is, and there's terms like houses, and then there are different planets in the houses, and it influence your life this or the other way. So in your Pluto party that I was invited to, we were talking a little bit about, a lot about a little baby Pluto. And baby Pluto is a tiny, tiny, tiny. Is it planet or is it star?
It's a planetoid, actually. Well, it used to be a planet
Uh-huh.
for around 80 years. And then the Astronomical Society decided to degrade it back to a
Aw.
planetoid or an asteroid. And
Oh,
we still include Pluto as one of the planets in our chart. It has
okay.
proved to be really, really important. And it is the most outward planet in our solar system, as we perceive it in astrology. And for galactic astrology, it is really, really important. It is the smallest, the tiniest planet, and still it has such an important influence, such an important influence in our lives, because it is the planet of transformation. It is the planet about death and rebirth, about the cycles of life. And it wants us to acknowledge those cycles in our own lives. It wants us to acknowledge both sides as well, the ambivalence in that, and that we are constantly asked to transform. And in the earlier years, Pluto is really, really challenging for us. And when we have integrated these polarities that Pluto talks about, then it will be most rewarding. And as we found out in the Pluto party, it does it with deep, deep love for us.
Yes, just like the
Deep,
baby, right? I call him a baby because it's a tiny, tiny, tiny thing, and it creates so many changes in our lives, in the life of the planet, right? just like the baby. When it's born, it's tiny, but it turns the whole world upside down for us. We need to make a lot of adjustments. We need to find and navigate our way into this new life. So the same thing, Pluto, it brings a lot of changes. So the other
A
one
lot of
was,
change now.
pardon
Sorry.
me? Go
It
ahead.
brings a lot of change now. I would like to add, because Pluto moves into Aquarius. It moved actually 2 months ago, and it will stay there for the next 20 years. It moved into Aquarius, and Aquarius talks about society, about the change of society as well, and what we want to do as humans from now on. Do we want to stay with the old paradigm of war and conflict? Do we really want to play those playground games as children, or do we really transform into an adult humanity and become a galactic society, as I said? And this is happening in the next 20 years. And that's
More,
why Pluto is so important right now,
yes,
especially.
from competition to unity, right? I think you mentioned something like that, going from competition to unity. And has big companions with them, Uranus, right? And Neptune, huge, ginormous planets, and also bringing with that Uranus revolution in personal power. That's how I felt it when we were in the group and we were talking about Pluto and the changes that are coming, the ginormous energy of your own power coming through. And when you think about it, that's the revolution, right? We used to be like putting our lives in everybody else's hands, and now we have to grab it, and now we have to take responsibilities for our health, for everything in our life, and bring back that power to ourselves. It's a lot of changes are coming, so please stay connected and look for Myriam, because she's having a lot of new information coming through. So what else is there for from Myriam? What do you do? Do you do Akashic reading too?
Yes, this is part of the process of a galactic astrology reading. I um, and I access your Akashic records. And for those who do not know what this is, the Akashic records are also called the collective consciousness that is around us, and that collects everything we do, of our thoughts, all of our wishes. And we have several, let's say, layers of Akashic records, and some of the galactic portals are also Akashic record storages, let's say, or libraries more. So I access your personal Akashic record because you have that as well, and you have gathered a lot of information during your soul journey over eons. And I look at your soul beginnings. So when your soul decided to fractalize from source, as I used to call it, it decided to take on a certain frequency, it decided to take on a certain archetype, and it decided to incarnate into into a certain realm, let's say the dragon realm or the angelic realm, or your soul decided to incarnate into a humanoid form in our galaxy straight away, when you are very impatient.
Well, that's a challenge.
And I
Yeah,
track down and I trace your soul journey, and I cannot do the whole journey because that would take too much of our
forever.
of our earthly time. So I look at what is most important for your session at that moment. And then and only then I look at your galactic chart and I do a kind of confirmation of what I received in your Akashic records. And then I can deliver the reading to you.
When was your first reading? Did you ever had that reading done for
I did.
yourself?
I did with my teacher, and um, that was life-changing for me. One of the life-changing steps in so far. Yes, it confirmed so much what I received before in some shamanic travels, because I have a shamanic background as well, and what I received as an intuitive. And I thought, okay, that is something I have to do as well. So I combine it with shamanic work. I combine it with family constellation work. And I have created a kind of my unique Myriam galactic
Well, I like your unique reading. It's very powerful, I have to say. Each time I meet someone that does any modality, we intend to grab the knowledge that it's existing and always put our own imprint in it and with our own energy. I am aromatherapist, but I include everything that I know in my work. It's not always the hands-on with physical oil, but vibration of that oil or the energy of it. Even a long distance, speaking with someone who is requiring help on some physical or emotional or other levels. So we always do our thing. Like I always compare it to cooking. You can cook your tomato soup this way. I can cook tomato soup this way, but it's always tomato soup at the end. Maybe funny kitchen like, but very simple. That's how we do it. That's how we
Yeah.
work.
That's also, I think, that is very, unique to star seeds, I believe, because we have gathered so much information, not only through this life, but through many lives. And that is what galactic astrology makes so very beautiful. Because during a reading or through a reading, you activate your galactic gifts as well. And then you bring that knowledge, that ancient knowledge that you hold into this world as well. So it is a very, very unique process for everybody. And then the star seeds bring their uniqueness to the world, and that's what is needed now.
Yes. So we have star seeds. We have solar beings. What else is there?
Uh, I think everything that is imaginable and beyond. Um, let's talk about the difference between solar beings and star seeds for a moment.
Yes, yes, let's do that.
There we have to disclose a bit of your galactic information.
That's fine.
As I told you, I talked before about the process of the Akashic reading and then moving into the galactic astrology reading. So when I accessed your Akashic records, Dorota, I received the information that your soul decided to incarnate as a solar being or a star being, even from another galaxy, I believe, or another universe even. I don't remember quite
Yes,
correct. Let
different
me know.
universe, yeah.
Yes, so imagine your soul decided to incarnate as a star, as a sun, in another universe. And at some point, you received the calling from this galaxy, from this universe, and your soul decided to even fractalize further. And I believe a part of your oversoul decided to come here in this galaxy and then continued its journey to finally arrive here on Earth. So, and in some star system, your soul decided to come to Earth to help with the ascension, to help with creating new Earth, I believe, and that is a star seed. So a star seed is, well, it is embedded in the soul frequency, and the soul decides at some point to come to Earth, and then a star seed is born.
Is it kind of like moving from one country to another and knowing both languages? From solar being to star seed and then to human? I'm just
Yeah,
trying to simplify it.
well, you can move from one country to another, and that doesn't make you, well, if we have the analogy, and that doesn't make you a star seed straight away. But if you are in a certain country and you receive the call from another country to you really have to go there to fulfill your mission, then you become a star seed from this former country, you go to the other country, and there your mission starts.
Ah, that's like Mission Impossible. Which becomes possible because we like it or not, we come equipped, right? We may think that we are alone. We very often feel like we are hopeless because we don't know what's going on with us. But when we turn around and we learn who we are with your help and then internal work, we dig deeper into our core. We learn that we were never alone, that there was always support. There's those angels we call, right? Human angels and people who will show up as soon as we are ready to receive that information. Just like you showed up in my life and Angela showed up before you, and then Frederick showed up in my life, and who knows how far we're gonna go with this web, but I'm really excited to what else can be possible in this universe.
Everything can be possible. And it is because we are so well equipped, as you said. When we decide to come to Earth as starseed from, let's say, uh, Lepo star system, from the beautiful star Nihal, with a lot of Blu-ray energy, with a lot of telepathy around it. We are perfectly equipped for this for the mission we want to fulfill on Earth, and then it's not impossible at all. It is
Yeah.
definitely possible, and
Yes.
that's what we are experiencing right now, with so many waking up, with so many asking for questioning their soul mission, and really waking up to that. It is so beautiful to watch.
It is. It is. I was talking with my friend today about how synchronized that energy on the planet is right now. For those who are actually doing the work, are awakened and doing the work, you can tell that we are all connected because even the names and the subjects that we are working on, the tools that we are creating, carry the same name or the same energy with that. And I'm watching that with the groups that I'm connected to, and I'm just amazed. And like my little granddaughter, she was born in December. Her name is Florencia. I'm working on a class that is about flourishing. It's like exactly, almost exactly the same name. Everything is, yes, we live in a chaotic situation right now on this planet, but that's that, like giving a birth, right? Everybody running around, everybody are trying to take care of something because that new baby is coming. The same with our planet, everything is boiling over because there is new thing coming and nobody can stop it. You can't stop the birth. Baby is gonna be born, and so will the change, right? It's
And that is
really amazing.
exactly, I love that you say that. That is so synchronistic because Earth is really actually being reborn into new Earth. And everybody is scrambling around and running around and trying to make this birth possible. And everybody, I mean, our star families that are around Earth, they watch us, they cheer us on, they are really so, so happy for us to wake up and make this shift happen. So, yeah, we are all helping to birth new Earth. And
Yes.
we are not alone at all. And it looks chaotic, yes, but there is order in chaos as well.
Yes, yes, it's amazing. I love this. Preparing for something, it's always a little struggle, but breathe through, right? We need to
Yeah.
breathe through. For those who are using essential oils like me, make your special blend, right? If you
Do you
tea
have a
drink,
new blend? Do you have a new blend for New Earth?
you know what? I have actually birthing butterfly blend. So
Oh,
birthing butterfly. So for I have someone who is struggling to connect, and I made the blend to help that butterfly break through the wall. There is few walls that we need to go through, and that's as we know, awareness. We got to find ourselves to understand what's going on, and that's the blend. But now I'm going to work on a blend for New Earth, since you mentioned that.
yes,
So,
definitely. Oh, I
yes,
can't wait.
I love blending. That's my desk right now has about 30 oils on. I was working today with them a little bit. Oh, beautiful. And Elad, do you have any message for us today?
The message I really want to share is that if we connect to our galactic soul history, to our soul itself, then it reveals what we are in our deepest core. We are love and light, and we are magnificent beings. We are not humans who make a spiritual experience. We are spiritual beings making a human experience, and that puts it into perspective. And then we cannot go on with the way of life we have been living so far. We have to get our grip together and start being a peaceful, harmonious, loving, humanoid society so we can reconnect with our star families.
Yes, beautiful. And it starts from us. We have to love and accept who we are. And for that, we need to learn who we are. And for that, we got Miriam and plenty of other people. So, how can we find you, Miriam?
You can find me on my website, myriam-wiedemann.de. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and probably very soon on YouTube as well.
Yay, you're gonna be on YouTube definitely after today's interview. And you are on YouTube on many different interviews that you had before, I believe. And something we should probably mention when we started this, Miriam lives in Germany, right?
I do. I live in Germany, but I work globally,
Oh,
galactically, actually.
galactically, look at you. We are not that big, we are that big. We are
Yes.
huge, we're enormous. Thank you so much, Miriam, for being here. Thank you for your time and for your beautiful knowledge. And I am extremely grateful for you to making that connection between me and Frederick. It's been something that I'm still trying to grasp and absorb, because when I think about what we can do, it scares me. It scares me how big this could be. So thank you so
Do
much.
we, yeah, I want to tell you that I am so deeply honored and humbled by this experience of connecting you and Friederike, both of you beautiful star beings. Friederike, I believe she called you into this galaxy, and I don't know, we still have to figure out where we decided to
Right.
come here and meet here, but in the scale of the grandness really of things that have unfolded, I feel so humbled and I feel so grateful. So this is such a beautiful thing that unfolds for you and for you and Friederike, and I can't wait what you are going to create as solar beings here on Earth.
Well, I'm scared and excited at the same time, and I'm, like I said, I'm really grateful. I don't even know how to grab it at the moment. Just trying to take a little by little, connected to her beautiful voice and work with that. It's just it's amazing. It's amazing. So I'm really really grateful. Thank you so much, Miriam. Thank you for your time again. So until the next time, guys, create the world that you want to live in. Love yourself and love everything around, because it all starts from you. Thank you. Till the next time.